Hello folks, StrawPolls here. I said I'd make this video, so yeah, don't be surprised. Anyway, this video is mostly to show the kind of games I have, that I'd be willing to play, you know. Also not, I suppose if I have a match or two with one of my friends, I suppose I could, but there's not really a chance to LP the game, so yeah. Balls of Steel, it looks like a pinball game. It's Duke Nukem, so yeah. I don't know if I could LP that, because it's pinball. The original Binding of Isaac and Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I'll admit now, if you want me to play this, I do suck at the game pretty bad, so just a heads up on that one. I suppose I could do some maps on Bloons Tower Defense 5 if you really wanted. Obviously Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel I will be doing after Borderlands 1, so yeah, Borderlands 2 I'm waiting for the randomizer. If the randomizer isn't out by the time I finish Borderlands 1, which I still haven't seen any news on it, then I'll be skipping to the pre-sequel instead. And then I'll come back to Borderlands 2. I won't be doing any other Call of Duty games. I might do some zombies, but I'm not the best on PC. Dark Souls, I don't know. I really do not know. Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. Apparently, according to the site I used to check requirements and everything, I should be able to play these pretty well. Like I'm at the recommended settings. But the thing is though, I've noticed this game is not well optimized, as in I do get FPS issues all the time and the movement's kind of flowy, and not just that, I kinda don't like the games. Dead Island Riptide, it's the same engine as the first one. For the little time that I've played Riptide, I know that for a fact. Because when the game was released, people reviewed it and everything. It's the same engine, so I'm probably not gonna like Riptide either. I know there's more guns in it, but yeah. Doom 3, I could. Just the one thing that'd annoy me is when I'm getting hit, the aim goes all over the place. Duke Nukem 1 and 2, I suppose I could. It would be blind, but yeah. It's the same with Fear, but I was actually willing to play that, so yeah. Duke Nukem 3D, I'm not the best, obviously. So maybe? Forever, there would be a lot of censoring. So yeah. Manhattan Project, I've been liking the game for what I've played so far. It feels pretty nice, so I could do that. Skyrim, I would have to make a separate video on all the mods I've got active before I start a playthrough. But if you want to see Skyrim, go on. And you know what? I'll actually put up a straw poll with all the games that I'm thinking, okay, I could play these, and leave you to vote. Anyway, Epic Belfast 4 we're doing just now, so there's no point going over that. Fear and Fear 2, I've never played these games. I've saw them, but that was years ago. I've pretty much completely forgot most of the game, so yeah. Same goes with Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate. I've actually never seen these DLCs at all, so that would be completely blind. There'd be no chance of me remembering anything. Fairy Fencer F, it's made by the same people that made Hyperdimension Neptunia, I believe. So yeah, I've never seen this game either. So it'd be a new one for me. Fallout 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I will. I could. But I'll put them up on the straw poll anyway. Fallout 3. Now you see, it's a love-hate relationship between me and Fallout 3. The reason why I love it is it's the same combat system really as New Vegas. The issue with it is though it's not as free as New Vegas. Like, you can't do absolutely everything that you want because the game isn't as well developed. And also the story is linear. It's the same with Fallout 4. The story is kinda linear, and it reuses the ending of Fallout 3 with Liberty Prime and... But yeah, I'll not be picking Fallout... I'll not be picking up Fallout 4 for PC. I might play it at a friend's house every now and then, but... I'll just say it's overrated in my opinion. From what I've seen and what I've played and everything. The gameplay of Fallout 4 is nice, but everything else just... It's not as free as they claimed. That's New Vegas' territory. It's the freest game out of the Fallout series, I think. You can actually do whatever you want. There's pretty much no restrictions. Or at least not any significant ones I've seen. Fallout Tactics, it's the same with Fallout 1 and 2. I could do it, but I'll leave that up to the viewers. 13 and 13.2. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. For whatever reason, these will not run on my computer, even though it says on the site, that I tried it on, that I meet the minimum. So I should be able to run it. So I do not know what's going on with this. FTL. I've played more than 4 hours, by the way. I have played this at college. This is one of the games where you don't need Steam to actually run it. You can put it on a pen drive, you can plug it into a computer, and you can play it whenever you want. So I could play this. I'm still not the best, but I have played it more than 4 hours. Garry's Mod, that's more just whenever I feel like it. So yeah, I'm gonna skip over Goat Simulator because that's been done to death. Half-Life 1, it says I've played 16 minutes here, but honestly I prefer the PS2 version. I've got the PS2 version, I just bought it on here because why not, it was dirt cheap. I've also got Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2. Lost Coast isn't really anything that much. I've also got Blue Shift and Opposing Force. I've saw these two, I've never completed them. And I can't remember some of the sections in the game, so semi-blind. Half-Life 1 though, I've done to death. So yeah, just letting you know. Rebirth 1, 2 and 3 for Hyperdimension Neptunia. I could do them, because I do enjoy the games quite a bit. I've played 3 more because I got this one first, and then I went and got these 2 other on sale during autumn, so yeah, just cause 1 and 2, really, it'd be more just for the fun of it, so I don't know if I'll LP it. Kill and Floor I'm doing, but I suppose I could reset the perks, the vanilla perks, and do a playthrough like that. Not sure if I'll do Kill and Floor 2, because my computer can run it, just when I'm recording I'm worried that it's not gonna run too well and just look utter shit. Left 4 Dead, really you need friends to have any kind of fun with that. Lightning Returns. I am very willing to play this. I'll say that. Out of the 13 series, I'd say 13.2 is the best. I've played the other two on console, so yeah, this is before I got my good PC. I'd say 13.2 is the best. Then it's Lightning Returns, because the combat system is really fun, actually. And then 13. 13 is just a big corridor. I don't really like it too much. So yeah, I would be willing to play Lightning Returns. Mass Effect 1 and 2. Because the third one's on Origin, and I don't have Origin. I would be willing to play these. That's a lot of games I'm going to have to say I'll be willing to play these. You know. McPixel, it's not a big game, so it wouldn't take too long. But I would be willing to play that. I mean, hey, if I was to install it right now, it literally takes a minute. Mugen Souls. Now, I'm just saying here, there is, if I was to play this, and I believe it, yeah, again, it's made by the same people that made Hyperdimension Neptunia. I really should look that up before I say that kind of stuff. If I was to do this, there would be a bit of censoring. Definitely. I've not completed the game either, so up to a point it would be blind. You know, up to a point I would know what I'm doing, then from then on it would be blind, so yeah. I actually bought this like what, day 1 or 2 it was out, because it was on sale for 10% off, so yeah. Not doing Nicopara. Obviously. Out there somewhere, I've never played this game. I didn't purchase it actually, I won someone's giveaway at one point, Valkoor Moonblood. I'll leave a link to his channel, I suppose, as well. He does Killing Floor as well. In fact, for anyone that is watching that, yeah, Valkoor Moonblood. He's the one that actually I borrowed the idea from him. He's doing Legend of the Dual Gun Specialist. I'm doing The Path of Neo, which is Matrix. So, yeah. Payday 2, there's no way in hell I'll do. I don't even know why I've still got that installed. I need to install it at one point. Because I do not ever trust devs that go back on their promises like that to a community. Anyway, Portal 1 and 2, I was planning on playing these. But if you want to see it next, go ahead and vote for it. Saints Row the Third. Not sure. Not sure. So, yeah. Sanctum 2. I've gone up to a certain point. You know, I can play this. I would. Serious Sam, the HD, the second encounter. This also includes the first encounter in the game, so I don't need to install this really. And Serious Sam 3 BFE. I could play these. I would not be opposed to it. Shadow Warrior Classic Redo. Or Redux or whatever. It's like Duke Nukem, though I'm not as willing to play it, I'll be honest. If you want to see me struggle through it, by all means, vote for it. But otherwise, no. I probably won't play it normally, unless it's requested. Civ 5. One game would pretty much be an LP, because of how long games can take on that. I've seen people's games that have gone up to 100 parts. So yeah, I would do this if people wanted to see it, because I've got a few modded civs that I could play with or whatever, including Madoka Magica civs, Hyperdimension Neptunia civs, XCOM, likes of that. So yeah, Skyrim Script Extender. This is the one I would actually play if I was playing Skyrim. Sniper Elite 2. I've never played it. Well, correction, I've played the demo on console. But if you want me to play it and struggle through it, alright then. South Park and the Stick of Truth. I do enjoy this game. I would play it. If you want to see it, vote for it. Team Fortress Classic and TF2, no. They're multiplayer only, so yeah. Terraria, I was going to play with one of my friends, but we've just never gone round to it. If you want me to do a solo world, then by all means. There's just a few achievements I've never gotten. Kill a nymph, I've never been able to find one since the achievements went out. Kill Dr. Bones, same thing. I have killed one of them before, but that was before the achievements. The angler quests, yeah, they'll just be hell in a handbasket to get. Every type of slime there is, there's one or two that I'm missing. And 15th wave of the Frostmoon. I could probably do this easily, because I've done the Harvest Moon. Just, I need to, yeah. Anyway, Wolfenstein, I'm worried that when I'm recording it wouldn't look too good, so yeah. Of course, XCOM Enemy Unknown, Long War, we're playing that just now, so. And the Zombie Army trilogy. I could do this. Though when I'm recording, the FPS might go down, because it's a bit bad with the frames on my computer. I don't know what it is. So when I'm recording, it might just completely trash the frames. So yeah. So to go over, Rebirth, Doom, Duke Nukem 1, 2 and 3D Megaton Edition, Forever and Manhattan Project, Skyrim, Fear and all its DLC, Fear 2, Fairy Fencer F, Fallout 1 and 2 and Tactics, Fallout 3 if you really want it, so yeah, FTL, Half-Life, Half-Life 2, and Episode 1 and 2, Blue Shift and Opposing Force, all three the Hyperdimension Neptunia games. 1 and 2 would be blind up to a point, I've played them just a little bit, but from then on I'd be blind, so we'd get to the blind stuff really quickly. 3, I'm already past chapter 2, so yeah. Just Cause 1 and 2, if you really want them. Lightning Returns, Killing Floor 2 and Killing Floor 1 actually, now that I remember. Mass Effect 1 and 2, McPixel, No Gun Souls, Out There Somewhere, Portal 1 and 2, Saints Row the 3rd maybe, just depends on the recording really, Sanctum 2, Serious Sam 3 BFE and Serious Sam HD the second encounter, Shadow Warrior, Civ 5, Sniper Elite V2, South Park Stick of Truth, Terraria, Wolfenstein if it works well enough, and Zombie Army Trilogy. But yeah, I'll create the straw poll, put it in the comments section along with Valkoor's channel, and yeah, cast your vote on what you want me to play next after either Zeta, Epic Battle Fantasy, Fallout, or Bloody Diamond or XCOM ends. And yeah. And depending on the rankings of each game, I'll do them in that order. So yeah. This has been ScotchBoy12, signing out.